Anthony Moore received this notice on his door. The home he has been renting has been sold. He needs to pay rent or he will get locked out. Moore says he's been in contact with Monique Cervantes, who on the paperwork has been identified as the landlord. She sent him this email to set up payment.
I'll be at your house today around 4-ish. You can give me the cashier's check or money order then. No personal checks accepted.
That was yesterday. Today, the email and check still sit on his kitchen table. Moore says he thinks the new owner is not picking up his checks, so he has reason to lock him out and get in the home sooner. Moore's story is not the first of its kind. Because of this nationwide problem, Congress recently passed a law granting renters more rights, called the Protecting Tenants at Foreclosure Act of 2009. Under the law, it states to allow bona fide tenants with leases to occupy property until the end of the lease term, except the lease can be terminated on 90 days' notice if the unit is sold to a purchaser who will occupy the property. Moore's lease is up in 2010. He says Cervantes told him the owner, Shay Millay, has no intention on living in the home.
She's saying that it's not legal, that they don't have to follow the lease, and basically told me the first day the new owner is lethal, is ruthless and wants us out. 10 per page. Here's another 10 where he's bought houses and sold houses. Here's another 10. We're at 30.
On the county's website, we found a total of 70 homes purchased by Millay since January of this year. A spokesperson for the renters' right organization Tenants Together says it's common for renters to get pressured into leaving sooner than they have to, especially if they don't know their rights.
What we encourage tenants is to write a letter to the bank or the realtor explaining that they are a tenant, that they understand that under the new federal law they're entitled to stay at their home until the end of the lease, and that they intend to do so. We tell them to send a copy of their rental agreement, and if the owner, the realtor, or the realtor pushes back, then at that point we tell tenants to get legal help.
Somewhere somebody has to say, no, I'm not going to be a victim. Okay, I have 4 kids. We cannot afford to just pull money from a cherry tree in the backyard and move next week. We don't have that type of funds.